Virgo, happy May. I hope your month is going well. You guys know I shuffle offline, I clear the energy, so I don't need to spend 10 minutes doing that for you. Okay, but no, it's done. Oh, very nice. Huh, this is lovely. Okay, the overall energy is the World card. Could it get any better? Here we go. Okay. You're on top of the world, basically, right now. You're feeling wonderful. Long-term goals are coming together. You're feeling fulfilled, basically. This, to me, is the Watcher card. It's when you get to the, well, I'm not going to go into detail as to what that is. You can Google it, but it's that knowing. It's just you're watching your life unfold before you, and from a place of knowing who you are for the first time in probably a very, very long time. Once we realize that who we are, we can just walk through life, and it really, you come up against no resistance, no opposition. It's just smooth sailing when you get to that point, and that's the energy of this reading. So that's phenomenal. Okay, hold that thought. Okay, the crux of all of this, focal of this, is the Three of Swords here. Okay, it is a heartbreak card, but it's also a card of breaking old patterns. It's a card of stepping into your own, of stopping doing things that don't serve you. When this card shows up, sometimes it's just repetitive. We know we're kind of blindsiding ourselves, but we just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. With the world as your energy, you're stopping that. You've realized that it's just not serving you any good. Okay. The natural order of things sometimes is not pleasant, but we need to go through those things so that we can appreciate more and recognize the things that do serve us. And that's what this card is about. Okay. It's a healing card. It's a card of stepping into your own. Oddly, when this card shows up after you've been through all that, it's like the fear is just gone. It's the craziest thing, because you would think that that would be the time that you'd be the most fearful, but you're not. And that's how that comes up here too. Okay. How it shows itself is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Balance is all. Harmony, home, health. It's just trying to balance two things. It's being between two things. It's moving somewhere and being still in one other place. It's just having to juggle more than one thing at one time. With this card, I'm just going to say, wherever you are, be all there. Okay. Be present in where you are. Period. Okay. Major decisions are at hand here. This was some kind of major turn in your life. You don't get the World card by just, walking from Monday into Tuesday. This is a major life turn. That's a major arcana card. That's a card that it's just destiny. It's just your time. It's a time that the cycle is going to turn. Okay? There's nothing you can do or not do about it. It's just your time to step out of where you are into somewhere else. This is new growth, new direction. I can't stress enough, though, how important it is to be present in every step that you're doing, okay? Okay. The Five of Cups card shows up in your past, okay? And that is a card of something coming to an end, a cycle coming to an end. It's a clearing so that new can come in. It's actually the doorway for a karmically balanced, solid relationship that grows like a tree trunk, only stronger with time. Okay, that to me is the blessing in disguise card. Again, it comes up. These two kind of go hand in hand here. You have to know, for lack of a better way to say it, you have to experience pain to be able to enjoy pleasure. Okay, I know that sounded terrible, but it's true. Okay, and that's why this is the blessing in disguise card, because it had to happen for a reason. Okay, we're going to leave it at that because that's exactly what it is. Okay, the anchor of this whole reading here, where you're strongly dropping anchor, is the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's your aha moment. That's you know, I'm not living this life anymore. I'm going to live a life that's mine. For me, by my rules, what's important to me. The Ace of Swords is that Joan of Arc card. She just knows what she's doing and where she's going, and there's nothing that's going to get in her way. Okay, we all saw, you know, what she did there, and that was because she was truly convinced that was her way to go, among other things. But you get my point here, and that's a good energy to be anchored in. Okay. It's the spark. It's getting your vigor back. It's getting your zest for life back. Okay? That's what it is. And what crowns this reading is the wish card. Okay? That's make a wish, because you've basically stepped into, uh, Wonderland here. Anything that you want right now is yours. Okay? Make it big. Again, that's not a card that you would get if you didn't deserve it. Okay? The wish card is being content. We very rarely, sadly, in life can say our life is content, our life has purpose, our life is fulfilled. It's very rare to be able to say that, but that's what that card represents. You're just happy now. Everything is coming together for you. Okay? Wonderful. Where you go from here, okay, over the next year, what's going to be transpiring, so to speak, is the Ten of Wands. Again, there we go. It's a card of having a lot on your plate here. But there's a difference between carrying a bunch of stuff that's not yours opposed to working hard for your goals. They both leave a burn, but one you're doing for yourself. The other is you're spinning your wheels, okay? The other, you're like a wild bird in a cage. It's just not, it's that situation where you are living a life where you wake up and you say, who am I? That's not where you are, though. This is strategically, it's an end of a phase of something. You're not doing that anymore, okay? With this card, when that shows up, when we just decide we're done doing that, it's just because you just know you can't do it anymore. With this card, you achieve what you set out to do. This is a 10. It's the end of something and the start of something new. And you've got the world as your energy, okay? You're finishing up old things, okay? And you're stepping into new things. Again, you've got another ace here. That's great, okay? The work that you need to do here, how you show up in this, is the Ace of Coins, okay? That is the universe saying, again, here's your wish. Whatever it is that you want, make it big, because it's all yours for the taking now, okay? This is the take the risk and have the faith card, okay? The universe is going to give you whatever it is that you want right now. You're just going to need to do the work, which clearly you're doing, okay? This is wealth and well-being. It's the yes card to anything. It's the divinely guided yes card, okay? What you invest in grows, good and bad, okay? And you know this. You've seen both sides of that coin, okay? Your domestic zone, your domestic situation, your day-to-day, how life transpires for you day-to-day is the Four of Cups, okay? There we go. To me, this is a reflection card, okay? It's just stopping for a minute and you're not reassessing, but it's like, who am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? I think that in life we have to do that. It's necessary to check in with yourself. Otherwise, you wake up 5, 10 years down the road wondering, you know, whose life am I living? You know, you wake up like this, but going in the opposite direction, like the hamster on a wheel. You know, when you check in with yourself periodically, you always know you're on course. You know, and that's why I say with this card, be present. That's what you need to do in the midst of change. Just be present, so that if something comes up or something needs to be tweaked or course corrected, you're awake at the wheel. You know, you can catch it right then before it becomes 10 years down the road. You know, I think it's great. Okay. Your hopes and fears, you have the Magician card. You are drawing to you everything that you want, okay? Everything that you want, okay? It's law of attraction. It's manifestation. It's feeling that you have it already. That's the missing link when people try to do law of attraction and manifestation. It's not writing in your book 10 times, you know, I'm going to marry Johnny, just for a lack of something left to say. It's, you have to feel like you already have it. You know, you have to feel like that. Bring that to your everyday, because that's what universal energy is aligning with. It's not aligning with your notebook. It's aligning with the energy that you're giving out. And it doesn't know whether you really have it yet or not. It knows it feels you have it, so it's going to send you more. That's the missing link with that. And that's what you're doing. So I think you know you have the goods that you're bringing here, okay? The outcome card is the Queen of Wands. There we go. She is the hostess with the mostess, okay? She is the full moon at midnight. I mean, it really doesn't get better than that. And this is someone who is loving and caring, and she is the one. In a relationship, she is the one. When she shows up in a reading, and it's a relationship reading, she is the one. She shows up, and she is, she's very in tune with who she is. She's very, she's divinely connected. She walks her walk and talks her talks, but she's someone who, she does it without hesitation, because she knows who she is and she knows her value. This could be a man too. This is not gender specific. It could be a man, okay? But it's someone, it's you know, it's a fire sign. It's someone who, she knows who she is. You don't want to, she will go the distance with you with anything, but you don't want to cross her. She'll do anything for you, but you do not want to disrespect this queen, this person. That's one thing she won't deal with, because she knows who she is. Why would she put up with that, right?